Hey everyone, so today is January's update for this weight loss journey of mine. We will be covering the measurements up till today for the previous month, and then I will also have a comparison from now till then. Or back then, I guess you'd say, from then till now. From then till now, that's the one. So I'll have a comparison for you, which will be the first one that I will do. I probably plan to do this every 3 months, because it gives you a better insight. What I've learned over the last couple of weeks, last few months probably, I was always told right from the start that the scales are not your friend. One, because you fluctuate in your weight throughout your day, and there's many reasons behind that. There's your muscle building, your fat losing, and your water retention. So you could get up in the morning, you could be 87 kgs, and then by the night time, with all the water you've drank and ate and all the food you've ate and all the stuff you've been doing, you could have gained weight or lost weight. So it's not very accurate. Then we go with measurements. Measurements are relatively accurate. I mean, if you do them weekly, fortnightly, monthly, depending on how you prefer to do it, they can give you a more closer look at where you're tracking. But for me, I have found this one which I'm going to show you is a 3 monthly photo progress. So I do them actually weekly or monthly. I kind of take photos to see how I'm going, because it gives me a more accurate look at where I was and where I am now. So I have them. That's going to be my little highlight of the video today. We'll be sharing those with you. It is a bit daunting. They're not the full, because I usually take some in like a bikini top and shorts or underwear, but I'm not going to show those ones. I'm not comfortable sharing those ones, but I've taken the first ever ones I did take was in a singlet and tights, and I retook them in the same singlet and tights as I was wearing to give you a good indication of the weight that I've lost. I haven't lost as such a big number of weight. I still am sitting above under 5 kgs weight loss, so I haven't lost over 5 kg yet, but I have, as I mentioned in my previous video, had quite a wee bit of a hiccup with an injury to my partner's shoulder, meaning that the gym that we use, which is a work gym, we can't use that, one, because of the risk, health and safety risk of him with his shoulder, and two, because it is a workplace gym, we don't want to interlink his injury and work, because it was done not at work. So it was done not at work. So we don't want anything to go wrong and then it becomes a workplace injury. And also it's just not, it would be so stupid to get him in there working on his shoulder, which means because we go together, you always have to have two with you to be safe. It's not possible really. I mean, we could go on the treadmill, he could go on the elliptical trainer and stuff, but there's a lot of weight training that we're doing. So we're doing small exercises, trying to keep ourselves at a stable weight for the time being until we get the all clear to have him back at the gym so we can both go together. We have just finally this week had the all clear for work to an extent, which is awesome. So it looks like we might be on the verge of getting back to the gym. It is so much harder just getting out, especially having 2 young kids, and both of us together trying to get out. You know, they sleep different patterns. The weather has been average. It's been not too bad. We've got it on the really good days, but the rest of the weather's not really, you can't really take a 6 or 7 month old out in some of this crappy weather that we've had, especially with the sicknesses that he catches. But other than that, without rambling on, I have in my book today my measurements for the last month. So we'll get on to that, and then what I'm going to do is near the end of the video, I'm going to insert the photos for you that I have of my progress, because I feel that they give more of an accurate definition, or give more of an accurate look into where I am and what I have achieved over the last few months. My goal overall was 500 grams a week, so 2 kgs a month. So ideally I'm looking at about 2 kgs a month. So over the year, it takes a year for me to lose the weight that I want to lose, if you're going to put a number on it. So 500 grams a week, 2 kgs roughly a month, and that would give me about 24 kg in weight loss. I'm more probably closer looking to 20, but 24 would be alright. So that is my big goal if we think if I want to put it as like a overall, like a year from now, would be 24 kg. Going into January, my measurements for my arm. So my arms is, my left arm was 32.8 and my right arm is 32. My chest is 105. Man, I've lost constantly on there. Absolutely constantly. How unfair is that? Anyway, waist, I have gone up to 96.5. My tummy is 111. My bottom is 11.5. Thigh, my left thigh, sorry, is 64. My right thigh is 64.5. My hips are 109, and my weight went from 88. I went to 88.3. So, as you can see, I have had a few increases there and a few stabilising weights and then a few losses. So one of my arms I stabilised and one of my arms I lost like 0.4. My chest I lost 5 kg. It's so annoying. My waist I went up 3.5. Tummy went up 0.6. Butt up 0.5. Thigh down. Hips up 1.5. And weight up by like a couple of kgs. So it goes to show that I guarantee that if I probably measured myself tomorrow, it would be different again. It just all depends. My legs were getting muscly, so I'm gathering that maybe they've just got flabby-ish again. I can still feel the muscle there, but I think that they might be a little more flabby than what they were. But like I said, I have a little bit of a highlight to my video today with sharing with you guys my before and my now pictures. So I will insert them now. It's quite crazy to see in just the 3 months what I have achieved. It's small gains. I don't have a big small picture, kind of like a big short-term picture. I have a big long-term picture and a small short-term picture. So small gains and small steps will hopefully get me to the bigger picture. That's how I want to go about things, because I'm so scared of going into things, 10 to the ton and then failing and then feeling really miserable about myself. So this is the way that I'm doing my journey. Some people go in and they completely smash it straight away and it lasts and they're fantastic and they're absolutely happy. For me, I think it's more about, you know how there's that game where you bring the plank forward, put it in front of you, walk the plank, get the other plank, bring it forward. I want to do that kind of thing. I want to walk my distance, stop, check, make sure everything's all good, bring the plank forward, go again. I don't want to go just running along and hoping that I'm not going to trip or miss the step. I just really want to make a really good effort overall and have a fantastic result in a year's time and have it so slowly progress and then boom, I'm there and I'm happier than ever. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Don't get me wrong, I'm ecstatic with what I've achieved over the last couple of months already. I really didn't think that I would get this far. As well as throwing it out there into the public is quite daunting. I have always been quite an approachable and I like to share and I like to talk to people kind of person, but this kind of stuff is really personal. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed seeing this and hearing my update. Feel free to share my photos and get it out there. It might be just a small change, but it's a big change overall. So have a good New Year's and we will talk to you and catch up in 2017. Thanks guys.